Right, okay. I've left the audio settings the same as last time. I think the music in the opening screen is lower than what it is in the actual game. But if anything needs tweaking, let me know, alright? I'll get straight into it anyway. Abe's playing Dota, so if you hear clackety clacks, that's what it is. If it gets annoying, I'll mute myself in like important cinematics anyway, just cause. Right. Okay, let's get into it. The basic premise, I am not 100% sure. I played just the very beginning, just to make sure it ran properly, but as far as I know, completely different story, completely different world. They've fiddled a lot of things. Different combat system and whatnot, I think. Leveling system. I think they've just messed with everything. So, drinking cola. It's still super hot. I don't know how it is with you guys. Oh, no, I don't want to continue on. New game. Yeah. Loading. Oh. Oh no! No, it's crashed! Oh, brilliant start to the stream. Oh no, wait. Ah, there we go. Okay. We're good. Started. A nice day in summer. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. Potatoes. When I started it last time, I didn't see this. That's... How did I miss this last time? I was just walking around this little garden when I was checking it ran, but I didn't see this. Ooh. I'm so short. I probably was looking at the pretty things instead of the burning corpses. I think I got distracted by that horse. I had to go look at the horse. 'Cause look at him! Oh, he got big creepy eyes. Read the nutritiousness of meat. Meat is life. Even the ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animalistic ones. This isn't on the HD re-release. I don't know if the mod works on the special edition Skyrim, but they've overhauled the entire thing. I love it. I want one. Lord, O Maker, I can hear you calling. I feel your love. I know about your sacrifice. Without you I am nothing, a twig on the currents of time, a sheep without shepherd. Free me from my vices and forgive me my trespasses. Forgive too my wife and my child. Deliver me from my pains and bless us with your everlasting mercy. Oh, it's okay. It's on auto run all the time. Hey, Daddy.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we? Oh no, I didn't. I didn't find it.
Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. Alright?
There's blood on it. Okay, Daddy, you don't wanna talk. Perhaps a splinter. Maybe all the blood's just from a splinter. Take that. Take them. Take all the tomatoes. Mine. Mine. Oh, that's foreboding, isn't it? Requires a key. Right. I'm just gonna take all the vegetables. I can't sit in the chair. Okay. It's got a lot of books. This one's called The Art of Crispy Meat. Who doesn't know that? You're looking forward to a nice crispy piece of meat after a hard day of work, but your useless child, who you instructed to cook it, gives you a charred something instead. You castigate them, but the problem stays the same. You're hungry. Which means there is no other way than doing it yourself. Walk to the fireplace, cut out a big bloody chunk of the animal, and throw it into the kettle. And lo and behold, slowly the pleasant smell of burned life reaches your nostrils. Is there anything better than that? I don't think so. Now, I think originally this mod was German, which might be why it's you instead of your and things like that. That's the same book. He's got a lot of meat books. Daddy's Savory Meat Pies. That sounds pretty basic. You kind of need... I don't know. I'm not gonna bitch about his pastry, which is just water and flour. There's a lot of meat everywhere.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mummy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us.
Oh my.
You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
I'm gonna have to read this, Chloe. I know you don't like me saying daddy, but there we go. Well, my choices are, but I didn't kill them, daddy. It was the masked men. Just over and over again.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
Bloody damn hungry. But I didn't kill them, daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you?
Oh, shit.
Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me?
I literally can't move.
Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Jesus. Is the stream quality okay? It looked a little bit
Let's begin
pixelated.
with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended years ago, with the death of the Lightborn.
For some reason, while I'm streaming, it freaks out during the cutscene.
7 arcanists, who through their magic had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most. They ruled over with an ironclad hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or
yeah, it's definitely having issues with the cinematic.
Be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny.
I don't want to keep
the loudest being that of
clicking and try and skip because it's freaking out, I think.
And he succeeded in was once thought impossible, he gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today. Shattered, riven, broken into pieces.
Yeah, the opening cinematic was fine when I tested it earlier. I think it's something to do with the streaming.
But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Yeah, after the cinematic now it's fine.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Right. So the cutscene, it was saying that there used to be these people called the Lightborn, who were arcane mages who became immortal and ran everything, united all the nations. They were brought down, and now there's lots of war going on, was what I took away from that.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met when you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and, well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know. Maybe.
None. You're right. But who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache. We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neromes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Character creation. Oh, right. Should I be male or female? So, deemed as heretical and immoral, especially on religious continents like Enderal. So, if we're this race, people are going to call us heretics. Because I don't know if having a different race would, like, bring perks. It doesn't specifically say that. Blessed businessman. Secluded people. This is like a Dothraki or something. Lighter hair. Nomadic natives. Pantheistic traditions. Okay. Regarded as primitive. Elfie. Innate magic talent. Many of them earn their life as traveling minstrels. I do kind of like this Kyranian, but I normally play magic, but I never really like this sort of elfy look. Opinions, backseat gamers. Make a kookaroo. I can't make kookaroo out of these. Do you see how like buff they all are? Maybe I could make him pretty. Alright. Okay. We're gonna try and make this dude pretty and slender. See how that works out. How skinny can we get? Kookaroo on roids. Jesus. Oh god. Look at how like... I think that he's just as vascular as when he's big. Yeah. See, being that vascular at that size looks a bit funny. I don't want to be grey. Oh wait, no. I don't want to change preset and have stuff get weird. What does a lady one look like? Does her face look like unnaturally pinched? Nah, let's be a dude. He needs a pretty face. Jesus Christ. Croz, it's the pretty face you want. Beautiful. Right, is that? White Walker face. And these sliders are really difficult to like click onto. I don't want to be kookaroo, but scars. Come on. Kookaroo got scratched. Well, I can't. There's a swirly. You can have a swirly. I'm thinking we're not going to be able to make him look pretty at all. Hulk needs to calm down with Kookaroo. Yeah, a little bit of a fight. I'm gonna go to hair and then I'll work my way around that hair. Gorgeous. Proper salon look. No, come on. Okay, so there are some longish options. But let's go for this one. Have you all clean shaven? Fabio, yes, it's Fabio. Beautiful. No, there is no way I'm gonna be able to find pinkish hair. There's no way. Ooh, strawberry? I think that's the closest I'm gonna get. Right, let's work backwards. He's gonna be pretty. He's gonna be pretty. We're gonna do it. I'm enjoying this too much. Point your chin. We need to fix that nose, because that's a nose. Right, he's got kind of like a slight underbite at the moment, doesn't he? Mouth types. Come on. Pounty kissable lips. Brow top. Come on, grab it. You are well groomed. His nipples look confused. They do a little bit. Eyes. Eye shapes. Do you ever change the eyes and then think, nah, that doesn't look any good, and then you go back to the original eyes and you go, it doesn't look any good? It's kind of interesting that I can be blind in one eye. Black eyes. Can I be blind in both eyes? Yes, I can be completely blind. Ooh. Different coloured eyes. Okay, so there's nothing like super light in colour. A bit dark. We'll go for that. Ah, eyeliner. What's eye tint? Oh, okay. This feels so wrong. I feel like this character creation doesn't lend itself to pretty. Whoa! Check out that beak. That's still big. It's you. I made you. Fabio. I could just see him on the front of a romance novel. The handsome rogue. Cheek colour. Yeah, a bit of contouring going on there. Nose colour. Why would I want to give him a dark nose? Head colour. Oh. I just saw like a little tan on his forehead. Don't think he needs that. With a horse, of course. Yes. Any person on the front of a romance novel like this needs a horse. I almost feel like I should make him buffer just so he fits the whole romance novel look a bit better. Ah, nose length. Actually, the length isn't too bad now, it's just all of the shape. I think that is as pretty as he is going to get. Should I make him more buff, or just leave him skinny? What do we think? It's kind of pretty from this angle. A little bit. Oh, wow, you can get ridiculously huge. Ever been so swole your muscles clip with your other muscles? His arms don't look like they got scuff. I've left the window slightly cropped. I didn't like shimmy it over far enough to read everything. The tiny with big arms. Yeah. So what are we voting? Skinny or ridiculously buff? I can't like him ridiculously buff. Just looks interesting. Skinny? Okay, we'll go skinny. I assume we'll have clothes on anyway, so... Okay. So, done. Finish and name your character. Close, yeah. So, shall I call him Kookaroo, or should... I don't think he's Kookaroo. I think he's something else completely. Right. Votes on names. Drinks. Hi, new person. Cacabio. Oh, because it's like Kookaroo and Fabio combined. Cacabio. Ooh.
Orazio. Right. How could I have forgotten? She was one of the few free people who ever set foot on a ship. Anyway. I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand.
Oh, sorry guys, it's too late.
You hear that?
I only saw your messages just now.
Coming.
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp. Quickly, put out the lamp. Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Ah, smells like Fortier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Someone's there.
Old guy.
To the face!
You're in the way.
Come on, door! You can do it!
I can't dodge, I'm stuck. Yeah. What are you doing up? You were no help. I'm gonna be just a second. I'm gonna just mess with the YouTube window a bit. Skyrim is the boom. I think this one came... This came out last year. I think this mod has been around for a year now. Barrel empty. Can I drink the wine? Empty wine bottle, empty wine. I'm taking your wine bottles. Taking your clothes. Taking your clothes. There must be food up here just for... There's bread. I can't. Right, and then let's... Journal. Here's your journal. Okay. It's a new life. Incapacity of the sailor. General stats. Okay. Right. Inventory. Well, none of these have any armor, but that'll suit me more. Empty wine bottle, wine. Mana regen. Okay, I just wanted to double check. So, I don't have any food. We'll be alright. You're busy. I think you glitched out. I think you were supposed to talk. Obviously not going to talk until I eat something. 'Cause I'm not sure I've got anything to eat. Oh dearie dear. Empty barrel. Can't rest. Spare parts. That's not food. You're a bucket. How do I put my fists away? There we go. Maybe now I can do something. I think this has gone wrong. I really don't have any food, do I? No. Alright, Mark, you go to bed and you have a nice sleep. I think something might be wrong. I think when he glitched up the stairs, I think something went funny. And I might actually have to restart and continue. Flour is an ingredient. I don't think I can eat flour. Can I eat flour? Eat it. Weakness to magic discovered from flour. Okay, well all that did is make me feel terrible. I have gone through everything in this room at this point. I am pretty sure this has gone wrong. I'm gonna restart, but I'm gonna be extra fast, okay? Quit to main menu. Yep. Might have to just do another part. Yep. Whew. Ah, so the last save is when he was... Yes! Okay, okay.
That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. Oh, what in blazes are we going to do now?
Tie them up.
Yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Still gonna take her tunic.
Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance, but my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius, unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil, and I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing? Please! Just don't leave! We just wanted to...
The two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, build potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No, I...
Oh dear.
Oh, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Ooh. Ooh my. Violent.
Tell me, what is time to the dead? I'm dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Oh, hope that was alright for you guys. That kind of raped my ears a little bit. Okay. Where am I? Learned talent, meditation. Leave the world in between by choosing the talent meditation with P and using it with Z. Okay. Hey, I'll do it. I'm just exploring. Tempest. Tower of Strength, Shield Stroke. Blade Dancer. Vandal. Okay. Warrior. Magic. Focus. Thaumaturgy. Sinistroke. Elementalist. I'm not choosing stuff yet. Just, Shadow of the Wind. Vagrant. Trickster. Infiltrator. Okay, so we've got the basics. We've got Warrior, Mage, and Thief. What do I want to do? Expert Locksmith. This one's got dual cast. I'm gonna interact with focus. I'm gonna go magic. I'm so pretty anyway, so. Manage. Unlock tier 1. Okay. Okay. It said press Z. I'm pressing Z. I'm just gonna have to go out of it and then press Z. Oh, okay, no, it's fine. Leave the menu and it just goes. feel dizzy. I am not surprised. I got stabbed and chucked into the ocean. And I'm alive. There was actually a second spell on there I didn't read. Just focus. Okay, well I can't use that because I haven't really got anything else. Journal. This is your journal, yep. Find a way to the mainland. Hero menu. Okay. Workmanship. Right. Okay, so everything's 15. Right. I don't generally like playing in third person. Now I know this is just heading back to the sea, but I have to... I'm wondering if I've got to swim for it. Oh no, there is a way through there. I just couldn't see it before. Mana fungi. Okay. So there are things out here now, so I might be able to find some berries. Or something. I still feel quite short. Ooh, oh my, texture. Oh, there's nothing in these barrels. But this is a good sign. Blood. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh. Fuck. Huh. That gave me a heart attack. Oh. Seen this. Can I not skip it?
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tila.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm evil.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this fast and then I'll save straight after. Okay, and then we'll save, and I will try not to die by having my ankles nipped. Maybe I should have a better look around for berries. Weird fever. Okay. Save. Yeah, save. You save. Right. Well, that'll be useful. At least I got a weapon now. Inventory. Equip the kniff. Better. I'm gonna have to be careful. Where does this mana farm go? It's mana regen. I mean, of course it's mana regen. I just hoped it might have something as well. No fruit in the trees. No fishies. But yeah, I still feel really short. Like, I'm only like 5'3". Go on texture, there you go. Come at me, rats. Oh, they're over there. I am 5'3". I am short. Well, is that average? Average lady's height? Blue malthus flower. Can I eat it? Let's eat it and find out what happens. Restore health. Okay, so that's a bit better. So you're 5'7". Does this game make you feel short? Like, looking at the angle, because I kind of feel like even I see the world from a higher height than this. Come at me, you rats. Come at me. Okay, with a knife it's block rather than hit harder. Okay. Empty. Empty. Receive enough experience points to level up. I don't know why I keep saying like automatically pressing stuff when I can see there's nothing in it. Yep, just like that. Okay, well, let's eat another mysterious flower. Restore mana. Okay. I'm just gonna eat all the things. My character is male, yes. We had a bit of fun in the creator with him. He is like a skinny Fabio. He looks like he should be on a romance cover with a white horse. I mean, apart from the fact that he's skinny. I don't normally play male characters, but I decided to on this one. There weren't any height sliders, but I think this happens in a lot of games. It's just like camera mounting is like normally chest height, it's never actually head height, but this is almost like waist high mounted. Knife out, don't trust this. Take the book at the skeleton's feet. Okay, this one. Okay. Ugh, console. Got a key. This feels very different to Skyrim so far. Is there anything over here? Come on, no, don't get stuck on a rock. I'm missing something. No, I'm not. All the Reddit review, well, not reviews, everything I saw on Reddit about this seemed like it was good and worthwhile. And so far it's been interesting. I want to find out what's happening at least. Always go left. But right looks more boring. Decisions. My general rule is always go left. Arcane fever. How does my arcane fever go down? Okay, I'm gonna... I'm just being nosy. Just give me a second. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Mushrooms. Wait, there are mushrooms. Okay, now I'm good. There were mushrooms. Right is right. No, left, 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 left. Always left. And that was good. That was good because now I've got new robes and stuff. Give me a second. Right. Now eat the mysterious mushroom or not eat the mysterious mushroom. Grounding. Sheer cap. Eat the mushroom. Restore health. Okay. Everything's been working out in my favor so far. So... how would I... If I want to equip magic. Scroll of Boon. I probably need that actually. Use it. Can I use it? E? Okay. Okay, so it's not... How do I use you? Oh, no. I didn't want to meditate transport. Okay. Do that again. Back I go. Oh dear. Let's try not press that again. Okay. Magic. Wait, where's the grounding? I had grounding. Alright, Mr. Fazbear. You have a nice night. Okay, got left hand and I got right hand. Right. Healed up. Got magic. Good to go. Right. Inedible beer. Oh, actually the lightning crackles drive me a bit crazy. Nope, nothing here. It's worth checking though. Always worth checking. 3 hours, I think that's enough to... Yeah, I'm good. I don't trust this room. The corpses and the light, they are gone. What do you mean, the corpses? Are there meant to be corpses here? The machine feels familiar. Permanently raise your carry weight. Okay. Or ice claw. I hope if I use electricity and water I'm not going to be completely messed up. Alright, jump. You're made from Skyrim, I should be able to... There we go. I guess I just gotta jump out of here. Maybe? Actually, this doesn't look like it lends itself to escape. Maybe I shouldn't drop down, maybe I should walk down a bit better. Must be something I'm supposed to do right here. Can I interact with the machine? Nope. No. Maybe I'm just supposed to see it and then go back and have corpses attack me. We'll try that. See, the fact it's auto-saving makes me think I'm heading in the right direction. Just waiting for a skeleton to jump out and make me shit myself. However, I haven't encountered anything yet, and that makes me feel like I'm going in the wrong direction. Right. The bats are good. Oh well, we'll take a step out front. Have a look. Another autosave. I think it might just autosave it every time you go for a door, because I don't... A fleshless lost one. Okay. Taking your shovel. Oh, at least it was worth coming outside. I found a couple of things. Not that a beginner level sword will do me that much good. Oh, oh. Nope. Alright, well, we got a book. I don't have enough okay, so I need learning points to read a book. Right. Okay, well, I'm back in, I guess. No, jump. Yeah. I feel like even though this is Skyrim, I'm having to work that much harder to jump and get over things. Because normally Bethesda games, you just fling yourself into a hill. Shame I can't run any faster. Not gonna let me. Okay, no, there was something I missed down here. Ugh. Still expecting corpses to jump out any second. Okay, here comes my opportunity to zap things. Oh, maybe not. No barrels. No mushrooms. Just perform a sneak attack, but they've seen me already, I think. How far can I shoot this? Oh, nope, that's a swing. I feel like electricity on a mud elemental isn't going to do me much good, but... let's go back to a knife. Knife, sword. Ooh, double swing. Oh, you down? Yeah. Ah, you don't have anything. Mana fungi. Mana fungi. Spore crown. I've got lots of nice mushrooms to eat. It's a shame the guy with me died. It looks like there's a nice mana regen anyway. Collect mana fungi, 0 out of 3. Oh, but I collected loads of mana fungi indoors. Can't just give me a quest like that. Collect pumpkins. Okay. Pumpkin. Oh, it's gonna update like that every time I pick a pumpkin. The flowers look nice. The trouble is when there's so many flowers, it's hard working out which flowers are the important flowers or the important mushrooms. Ooh. Okay, well that's good to know. Suck on some sap and I'll be fine. Okay. Right, 1 second. Oh, that made me laugh. Let's go with mana. Troll fat. Press H to open hero menu. Yep. That's the hero menu. Which it showed me earlier. So. Do not trust you, Mr. Corpse. Or you. Collect the magical symbols. A lot of different areas. Zappity zap zap. Right. Oh my god, it basically tells me there's going to be a hard fight coming up. My tactics are going to be standing on a large rock. I don't want to punch, I want to... I keep pressing right mouse because it's in my right hand. Oh my god, there were 3 of them. I am. My tactics are just drown myself in potion. Oh, it worked. Hope they're not lying on top of anything good. Oh, this is all very pretty, but I can't see where the third... Ah! Oh, it's not got anything anyway. Oh. Anything? Oh, okay. Take all the junk. In true Skyrim fashion, I'll only drop it when it's too heavy. Bazap. Not a single piece of crab meat either. You coming at me? Yeah? Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Wait 1.5, wait 2, 1.5. I'll cycle the 3 saves. That'll work best. Okay, I can't take your egg. Jump, jump, jump. Let's eat that ice claw. Doesn't show that. Ice claw, ice claw, ice claw. It's interesting that they went to the detail just to put ants in. I'm not sure I've ever seen ants in a game before. I'm probably wrong. I've probably seen like an extra close-up cinematic of one, but I don't think I've ever seen like ants scuttling around being ants. Weird. Okay.
Now would you look at that?
Look at that.
I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
That's a long story.
Who am I? Findelires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's
Just an adventurer
Finn.
on his way. No reason
Great
to
God.
worry.
No reason to worry. For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
What's wrong with my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
How'd you know I was in the temple?
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
I'm not gonna need the heavy stuff. Chain boots. It's a shame there's no sell all junk button. I'll keep that. I assume I can wear a robe and a hood. See, the fact they got cubes on makes me think I need them for something later.
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north to League.
Like how he sounds all northern, but he's like, herbs. I'm like, alright,
Someone who scours period ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things. By the Black Guardian, you really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Oh, because they're religious.
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below.
Okay, so they got...
However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best. And who would know better than the gods what exactly that is? Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know. And over here, there's a rumor that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy. Maybe, but if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours. Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Right. Okay, well, I'll be on my way then.
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters.
Ooh, shady characters.
And there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Okay, well, thank
Don't
you.
mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Oh. Oh.
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself. Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroods, Gruntroods. Ah, here we go.
Hope he shows me how to use that.
So, let's see. Sheer cup, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Ooh.
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no!
Oh my.
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch
step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See, you already look a lot better.
Ooh.
Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days. What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, yeah, whatever will be, will be. Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
Oh!
Carbos!
Oh no! Ooh, shot in the neck.
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Finn, I'd move a couple steps to your right as well. I'm just sat in a chair this entire.
Something, damn it.
Jesus, right?
Now would you look at that? Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
And Jespar Valdarik. Oh, I think he's the romanceable male.
Jespar Matumiel Delveric. Jespar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into a thicket. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your fever, though, is an entirely different story. Yep, quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? And you're feeling unusually strong and dizzy at the same time? While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head?
It does, yeah.
Yep. Your magical talent has broken free inside you. I don't have any myself, but I've worked together with enough arcanists to know the signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic. This isn't much of a problem at first, but if you don't do anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the heartland naked, throwing fireballs at everything that moves. You'll lose your mind, to speak plain and all. Yes, of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will always react differently to certain situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas. Among other things, yes. Just as being magically gifted can make a person powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to certain conditions. Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere. Plus, as you've already said yourself, don't overdo it with potions. What? No, that won't help you in the long run. What you need is ambrosia. A special mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever and side effects. Every good alchemist has that in stock, but it'll cost you. Visions?
I'm gonna be straight with you. I see things.
No. Well, none that I know of. The only visions I ever had were those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? Someone has to take care of your fever. And as it happens, I know someone who could. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. How did you get here? And what did you do in that temple? And what exactly did you see in those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you. And that makes me curious. So, healing for information. What do you say?
Yep, agreed.
Then shoot. I'm eager to listen. I understand. My condolences for your loss. So that means you somehow survived this execution. And before you got washed ashore, you had this, what, this dream? In which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light. I hope so. So your magical outburst didn't happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience. And with it came these visions. Interesting. I guess you know how absurd all this must sound, but somehow I believe you. Heck knows why, but I do. So, that means I'll introduce you to my employer. If anyone can help you, it's him. There is, however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
What exactly is Ark?
The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone, rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by the Lord, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. If you plan on staying in this land, sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes. Well, aren't you curious? I like that. I work for the Holy Order. Yes, but as you might know, this is the realm of Malphas, the guardian of the Lightborn. And here, the Order basically reigns for him. It's both the spiritual and judicial center of this country, so believe me, you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay.
Splendid. There are some things that need some explanation before we can get started, however. Where should I start? I take it you've noticed that in the past 2.5 years, this world has fallen into political chaos, right? Civil wars, usurpers everywhere, you name it. And even though Enderal isn't directly affected by these wars going on everywhere, there are strange things happening here too. Take the Watirs, for example. There have been an unusual number of reports of wanderers being attacked by them in the open, which has never happened before. And the same goes for the Lost Ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago, they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other corpse not properly cremated starts walking again as if it were the most natural thing to do. The strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness. Yeah, it's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds. Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young noblewoman who killed herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen of them. That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness. And just 3 days ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself. Right, you're not from here. A magister is a kind of sage from the Holy Order, who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name, a man who had more than 60 winners on his back.
What'd he do?
He killed 15 novices and himself. According to the only eyewitness to survive, he entered the teaching room as usual to give a lecture on alchemy. But instead, he gave a strange speech in which he explained that humanity is corrupt, void, as he put it. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and, well, he tore himself apart with a magical explosion. You can imagine the kind of uproar that caused.
Well, you're not a monk.
Well, I'm not exactly one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. I guess you could say my specialty is recovering things that have been lost. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do exactly that. They want to know how a highly intelligent man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And also if there's a discernible pattern to how this malady, or whatever it is, chooses its victims. True, but that's irrelevant. Yarrow grew up in a small village named Riverville, which isn't far from here, and according to some of the other wardens, he visited this area quite often after his partner's death. So it's quite possible we could find some clues around here. Shards of his past, if you like. I've already searched most of the area, but a second pair of eyes wouldn't hurt. What do you think? Well, for starters, I need you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred. He was a childhood friend of Yarrow's, and he might be able to tell us something worthwhile. Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house. And at the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment. If there's nothing else, I'd say off we go. Let's shed some light on this Yarrow and his motivations. Meet me at his old house when you're ready. I'll be waiting there.
Right. What should I do first? Minimap. Well, I assume I'm not going anywhere that far away soon, but east of here. Oh no, I want the magic equipped. Bazap. Okay. By the time I get to Riverville, I'll probably call it a night. Bless you. I didn't see where he rolled off to. Oh no, he's right there. I'm probably relying on magic too much. I'm guessing I'm gonna read that sign and it'll say, beware of rock slides. No protection against pathless ones. This feels safe. Right. How close am I now? Oh, still a ways off. Thinking it loops around, but we'll see. Spider. Probably relying on magic too much, but zap zap. Oh god, another one. Skyrim, hop over everything. Hop. Ooh. Skyrim stopped working. What? What? Okay, well that's the end of the stream for tonight. Don't know why it's decided to do that, but okay. Yeah, just Skyrim stopped working. Oh well. Good night, everyone. I hope that my voice is still streaming and everything, you can hear me. But yeah, right. Well, good night.